Alright folks, welcome back. Once again, this is our 4th tier list. 5th if you count the extended edition of the Nickelodeon one. And
I don't.
Maybe you shouldn't. So now we did, the last time we did Disney's live action shows. Now, we're going to do their animated stuff. Because, you know, what is Disney if not known for their animation?
I mean...
Which, you know, I'm looking at this now, and I realize something. We need... Add a low...
Dixney.
No. Here, we can delete this row. We need a... Haven't seen. And we can make it... blue. There we go. Alright.
There we go.
No, I'll do one.
I'm happy.
I'll do one better.
Dickney?
Dickney. Dickney World.
Dickney World.
Okay, so we're going to start off this with the Wuzzles.
What's that?
Haven't seen it. Raw Tunage. Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it, but it's bad.
Mouse Tracks. Haven't seen it.
Is F highlighted, or am I just blind? I might just be blind.
Some schmutz.
Oh.
Alright, Quack Attack.
Ah, she quacked me. I got quack in my stash.
Haven't seen it. Bonkers. Don't even know what that is. Marsupilami? I don't even know what that is.
I don't want to know what that is.
Finally, one I actually recognize. Disney The Lad in the series. I've seen a few episodes of this. I actually remember it being pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was one of those that would come on late at night. Do you have an opinion on it?
I do not.
Put it in B tier. Gargoyles.
Okay.
I've heard really good things about this
I was going to say, we'll put it in A for now.
But have you seen it?
I've seen a lot of gargoyles.
Okay, cool.
Because, well, you see, my grandma loved gargoyles. Like, I not the show, but the
concept.
If you ever go to her place, she has gargoyle statues everywhere. And
like
so
actual gargoyles that were from Gargoyles of the show?
No, fake gargoyles. And so, like, you know, I end up watching a lot of this when I was growing up. But yeah, that's... And it also dealt with, like... It weirdly enough was very mature for... Like, not in, like, in the ways that you think when you hear that word. Like, it was very grown up, I will say. Yeah,
like the fact that the line if you pay a man enough, then he'll walk barefoot into hell comes from the show. Like that should tell you all you need to know.
Yeah.
All right, the Schnookums and Meat show, funny cartoon show.
Have you seen it?
It's just rip off Ren and Stimpy, but they don't
really?
go all the way because it's Disney.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb. The Lion King's Timon and Pumbaa.
I've heard good things.
I liked this show. I'll put it in B. Quack Pack. I haven't seen it. I've heard it's essentially just Donald Duck, but 90s.
Quack Pack. Woo!
Alright, The Adventures of the Gummy Bears.
What?
I saw a collection of this.
They made a show out of it?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I saw a collection of it actually at Second and Charles recently.
What?
I don't know. Haven't seen. Alright, now I gotta adjust. Here we go. Mighty Ducks, the animated series. I haven't seen it.
Also heard good things, but yes, I haven't seen it either.
101 Dalmatians.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Recess. Okay.
Okay.
I thought this was pretty good.
I liked it. I'd put it in B. What do you think?
Yeah, I think B's fair.
All right. Pepper Ann. I haven't seen it.
I don't even know what that is.
Think like what's that one show with like the girl with brown hair and glasses? Like
Daria?
Yes.
Well, I love how like you were laughing about like how that narrows it down to nothing, and I somehow got
it.
You know that one show with the guy? Oh yeah, you mean?
Oh yeah, Teen Titans. Yeah. Hercules, the animated series. Shockingly, I have actually not seen it.
You should.
I should.
I mean, well, you know what? I don't know. It could be awful for all we know.
Mickey Mouse Works. Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
This is going great. The Weekenders.
Haven't seen it.
Teacher's Pet.
Haven't seen it. Thought you said the order don't matter.
Well, see, I wanted to be. Okay, hang on a second. I'm just gonna mosey this
What
up to the.
Oh, gotcha.
Just so that way we can actually, get the ones that matter in frame.
You know what? That's fair.
Alright, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I've seen quite a bit of this one.
Yeah? What do you think?
I'm saying A.
Yeah?
I'd put it in A. I really liked this show. House of Mouse.
Alright, Eric, you can't rank it on one episode.
What?
The villains thing?
I've seen more than one House of Mouse.
Do you care about any others besides the villains thing?
I do. There was some,
Not as much,
not
but
as
I
much,
do.
but I do. I liked that show. Okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna put this in A.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna bump Buzz Lightyear down to B.
You don't have no, keep Buzz Lightyear in A.
Looking back, I feel I think Buzz Lightyear could. It's about on the same level as these guys.
Okay.
DuckTales.
Woo!
What? I
haven't seen enough.
I haven't seen anything of the original. But I haven't seen. It feels like blasphemy.
Yeah, honestly, cause I feel like I've honestly seen more of the remake.
Yeah,
which
same. I've only watched the Darkwing Duck segments. Shocker.
Lloyd in space.
I've heard of this one. No, you know what I've heard about this one?
What?
This is the first time of there was a non-binary character in this show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a character where Lloyd in space. It's picture Disney sitcom but with aliens, and there was an alien that, their species didn't. They didn't have a gender until they reached a certain age, at which point they got to pick which one they got to be. Which. I'm not going to go in depth. I haven't seen the episode. I've read reviews, and it seems like a very interesting episode to discuss. So I'm going to put this in not seen. The Legend of Tarzan.
The legend?
He is a legendary. Haven't seen it.
The Proud Family. From what I've seen, I've enjoyed.
I like this show.
Yeah.
What
are you thinking?
I think I'd put it in. I see. I'm stuck between A and B. Because I feel like. No, I'd say A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say A. It's not only just a funny show, but it also deals with some topics that are seem a bit harder than you'd think. Timo Supremo.
I do not remember this.
I've heard bad things, but I haven't seen enough of it.
I mean, okay. Just, if we're judging off of names here, this is Dick Neal.
Well, it's funny, because it's like a kid's superhero team.
Yeah.
So, the superheroes are this. So, you got Skate Kid. What do? You skate. You got Rope Girl. What do? You use a rope. And then their team leader, Captain Crandall.
Continue talking.
That is literally just his name. Nice. Crikey.
Crikey, mate.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I am very biased here. Have you seen Kim Possible?
Oh, Kim Possible. You know what? Can we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Haven't seen Fillmore. I've heard good things.
Yeah. Neither have I.
Also, real quick before we move on, so I feel like I brushed too fast.
Yeah.
Kim Possible, fantastic show. Very, very, very good example of a strong female character. Doesn't feel like they're trying to push a strong female character. The movie was bad.
Yeah.
I did not much care. Okay,
the recent one?
The live action movie. I should specify.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I love that movie.
So the drama was amazing.
Yeah.
Because the live action one is okay, I don't think Kim Possible would be this whiny about this girl can do everything I can do but better. What does that make me? I'm okay, this isn't Kim. Kim is better than this.
Yeah, I mean, and also
I feel like they nailed Dr. Draken in that.
Also, that movie, single-handedly, what it did for the naked mole rat population. Like, honestly, like, if Kim Possible had never introduced Rufus into your life, would you care about naked mole rats in the slightest?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all. Okay, Lilo and Stitch the series.
You know, you'd think I would have seen more of this, but I really didn't.
I watched a lot of this because, like, okay, so little history lesson about me, guys. So,
Was this the one? Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. Was it? Oh wait, there was a Leroy and Stitch too, right?
Yes.
Isn't it like bad?
Not a Leroy and Stitch 2, but a Leroy and Stitch as well.
Well, of course it wouldn't get a 2, because.
Well, it was like the finale for the show, kind of. Kind of.
I feel like you know what I feel like that is.
It had Timon and Pumbaa in it.
It did?
If you look at there's a scene with all the experiments in the in like a crowd.
They're an experiment.
You look in the background, they're there.
These are it's what's it called 626.5.
Yeah, right. Well, it's funny because an episode of this show where he actually makes 627.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's literally just better Stitch. And
You can't get better than Stitch.
after they have I don't know how they do it, but they somehow defeat 627. You see like a capsule for 628, but we never actually get to see it.
Oh. Bring Lilo and Stitch back, man.
Oh,
Well, they technically are. There's going to be a live action.
Maybe don't do that. Okay, so history lesson, kids. So back when I was younger, essentially, I think it was either Friday or Saturday night, my dad and I would stay up super late watching Disney Channel because that's when they'd play the cartoons again.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd play it would start with Kim Possible. My dad would fall asleep after Kim Possible, and I would watch the rest of the cartoons, which usually went something to the tune of like Emperor's New School, Lilo and Stitch, Dave the Barbarian, Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, and American Dragon Jake Long, or The Replacements. One of those it would play those cartoons in a variety of different orders, and that's where I watched most of my Disney Channel cartoons. Lilo and Stitch was up there for me.
Yeah.
I really like the show.
I mean, hey, it's my favorite Disney movie. Like I said, you'd think I've seen more of the show,
yeah.
but I was not a Disney Channel kid.
Mm-hmm. I would put this one in B. Dave the Barbarian.
Is that based off of? Isn't there like a comic strip or something?
I don't know. And it's Hagar the Horrible.
Oh, I might be thinking of Hagar the Horrible.
That's a very different comic strip. This one was so funny.
Yeah.
I remember it being very like the one I see. It's a really good show, but Disney's done like nothing to put it out. Like you can't find it anywhere.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Aside from like YouTube clips, one of my favorites of which being thinking quick. Dave constructs a megaphone using only a squirrel, some twine, and a megaphone.
What are you thinking?
I think I might put it in B.
Yeah.
I don't remember much. I don't remember like enough of it to put it any higher.
B for Barbarian.
Yeah. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Brandy, you're a fine girl.
Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. This was an interesting one.
I've never heard of that.
This is another one where Disney is trying to like cash in on the gross out trend. But
they can't go as far.
It was better than Schnookums and Meat.
That's not a high bar to get.
No.
You say Meat?
That
is his name?
That's the dog's name. Meat. I remember actually enjoying Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, but I could agree that it was not probably not the best show in the world. So I could put it on Cockney.
Crikey, mate.
Cockney, mate. American Dragon Jake Long.
You said you watched a lot of this?
I did. I watched a lot of this as a kid. As I said in the last one, I really like modern day fantasy. I might throw this one in S.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it was really good. I really like this show.
Damn.
I also have a dragon bias. Okay.
What's that thing with the dragon fetish?
Yeah, right. I have a dragon fetish, and I sound like Brock from Pokemon.
That's what it was.
The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Haven't seen that one.
For New Adventures, it sure looks old.
Well, keep in mind, Winnie the Pooh came out like the 40s. The Buzz on Maggie.
The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Blood and honey.
The Buzz on Maggie. I remember thinking the show was fine as a kid. I don't think it's great. Have you seen this show?
I have not. So place it where you want. You think Cockney?
No, I might say Dickney.
Oh, really?
The thing is, okay, so the show is...
That is not fine, then. That's less than fine.
Because the concept of the show attacks itself. Because, so imagine like a standard Disney, like, high school sitcom, right? Mm-hmm. The whole point of this is to appeal to girls, right? Mm-hmm. And you know what girls really like? Gross stuff. So we're gonna make it about bugs, and they do, like, accurate bug things, like spit up on their food to digest it. And I'm just like, who is this made for? It certainly isn't little girls.
I mean...
You're scaring the little girl.
You're scaring the little girl? I will say this, though. It makes about as much sense, like, I don't know what, why the trend caught on that little boys love gross out stuff. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's quite a few that do, mm-hmm. But, like, if you ever go in the like, card aisle, like, every other thing there that like, for a long time, I don't know if it's still the same, but everything that wasn't cards there was, like, grocery gang, fart pack edition. It's like...
Well, because butts are funny, Joey. I don't know if you know this, but butts are funny.
With your chance to get the golden toilet. It's all stuff like that, and it's like, who is this for?
I don't know.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. Mm. Granted, I guess they did have that. They did have the equivalent for girls in the poopsie surprise.
Oh yeah, and the friggin' Gotta Go Flamingo. Alright, next up. Emperor's New School.
I think I know where this is.
I watched a lot of this as a kid.
Really?
I admit it's not nearly as good
as the movie.
As the movies. Kronk's New Groove slapped. I don't care what I don't care who says different. The Kronk's New Groove was awesome. Mm-hmm. This show, it was good, but it was just kind of like, well, it was the same thing over and over again. Like, mm-hmm. Oh, Cusco's being a dick. He has to learn to not be a dick. Yzma does shit in the background. Honestly, Kronk and Yzma with the... No! That show was way too good for that. Alright. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this show probably... Nah, I don't think it's on the same level as House of Mouse, Gargoyles, or Proud Family. Mm-hmm. The Replacements.
I have never heard of this, but it sounds like you have.
This show I watched a lot at the same time as the rest of the shows, like in the dead of night. Mm-hmm. And
in the dead of the night, I was tossing and turning.
Close, but not quite. So yeah, this was a pretty good one. Essentially, the whole shtick was that the kids would like so they had like a phone where they would call this company called Fleamco, where. What?
I'm just continue.
But yeah, they call a company called Fleamco, and essentially whoever was like...
The gremlin rubs the fleam and spits on it.
And then he milks the fleeb.
And that's where all the fleeb juice comes from. And then you have a regular old plumbus.
Anywho, so the whole shtick is they call the company, and then whoever is like giving them trouble in their life, they can literally just have them replaced.
That's kind of fucked.
Like they'll like say a teacher's being too hard on them, so they'll call in be like, I need a different teacher who doesn't.
Where do they go?
Well, it's usually like on a vacation or something, so it's not like like take him out.
Where's Mr. I was gonna say Bixby.
No, not Bixby. They got Bixby. It was the Bumblebee Bees, wasn't it?
That's what we gotta rank Boomerang at some point.
That wasn't on Boomerang.
It was just on Cartoon Network.
That was on Cartoon Network. That was the Wedgies.
Yeah, but Wedgies kind of made its way over to Boomerang.
Did it?
Yeah.
When?
That's the only place I see it nowadays. Well, no, nowadays I don't see it at all.
Yeah, sadly, I love Mr. Bixby. So I would probably put The Replacements under Cockney. I think it's pretty good, but not amazing.
You have like the like you'll be like either like really selling a show, and then you'll put it like like I think it's F tier, or like you'll be like, oh yeah, this
show sucks.
This show,
S tier.
Exactly. You're like I've never seen an episode of this. S tier.
All right, Shorty McShort Shorts.
I don't know what that is.
It was essentially Cartoon Network's Wedgies.
Oh.
And a lot of there's a couple. Actually, the Mr. Enter actually reviewed a few of them.
Yeah.
And they had good concepts, but didn't do anything with them, which is a bigger crime.
All right, we know where it's going.
We know exactly where this goes. There we go.
Phineas and Ferb is one of those things that like. All right. As an adult, if I looked at it, like, just the art style, haven't seen a lick of the show, I would say, this probably isn't for me, But the comedy in that was just, like...
Oh, yeah.
When it hit, it hit.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Like, I've created a new device. It's called the Buoyant Omni-Transit Aquatic Transport, or BOAT for short. Oh yeah, that show is it's funny because like I was watching it. I follow the creator Dan Povenmire on YouTube, and he put out a tweet. He was responding to it to like a thing where people were talking about like
that's the guy who plays Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah, and he also played Candace when she sniffed the wild parsnips.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Mom. But yeah, he was talking like there's a bunch of comments about Phineas and Ferb saying like the B plot is so much more interesting than the A plot, because the A plot is Phineas and Ferb doing a thing, and then the B plot is the Perry the Platypus stuff. And Povenmire was like, yeah, Phineas and Ferb's like whatever they're doing, it's not the A plot, it's just the background, because like Phineas and Ferb. There's no conflict, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping the boys from doing what they want to do. It's just kind of seeing what would happen. Meanwhile, Perry and Doofenshmirtz, that's the actual plot. There's like actual stakes to that.
You said the episode where Candace like lost her voice or some shit like that. Like I was trying to remember the song and then it hit me like that. EVILBOIS.
Yeah, that's the one. The boys are evil. Say it with me, EVILBOIS. That was a mistake.
And on the topic of that, you good?
No, not at all. Actually.
I've been talking with a lot of these tier lists, like, that theme slaps and stuff like that. Phineas and Ferb, like, not every song was a bop, but like, a good chunk of them were.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like there's still so many ones that like, I could see like throwing in a plate like Ain't Got Rhythm is like.
Oh yeah. Well, heck, and the what was it? We were just singing "Squirrels in My Pants."
Literally.
I think Lizzo actually sang "Squirrels in My Pants."
Like I asked, did she really?
I think so.
I asked. Are you searching it up or something?
No.
See, I was waiting for it.
It had to happen eventually.
But I was talking to Eric. I was like, do you think they were just so ahead of their time that they knew what the word simp would mean in the future?
Do you think they were given the gift of prophecy?
Do you think that God himself is afraid of what he created?
Thinking that.
Yeah, I think Eric was going to say it earlier. If we didn't put this in S tier, I think we'd have to answer to Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin would literally shoot us. All right, Kick Buttowski, Suburban Daredevil.
There's a red dot on us as we speak.
Yeah, right.
We were being held at gunpoint.
Right.
This show.
Where would you put it?
I think it's Dickney.
Do you think so?
I think it's Dickney.
Really?
It's Dickney.
I'd put it in Cockney.
I think it's Dickney.
I don't think it was that bad.
It was pretty bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, one of those shows that I watched a weirdly enough a large amount of.
Watch this and not DuckTales.
Exactly.
Yeah, what is wrong with us?
This is the kind of stuff I didn't grow up with DuckTales.
No one.
I grew up with Kick Buttowski. Like, even the name makes me want to hate it. Like,
I like this show.
Like, this show is like, okay, it's not on the same level. Like, the animation is definitely better. And, like, I will say, it's not as lowbrow humor, because, again, Disney can't go that gross-out route. But I feel like this was Disney's equivalent to Johnny Test. See, you can't say it, but you can't not say it either.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right. Okay, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers. I haven't seen this one.
Neither have. I think I've seen a bit of it.
I've heard the theme song slaps.
It's just I don't. From what I've seen of the show, it just seems kind of mid.
Mm-hmm. Fish hooks.
This one is like
It's a weird one.
I feel like it's.
I liked it enough.
Exactly, like
I'd put it in Cockney.
Yeah, you know that makes sense to me. It's not on the level of any of those, you know, in B tier.
Yeah.
But like it's definitely a step up from Kick Buttowski.
Oh yeah. Take Two with Phineas and Ferb.
I don't even know what that is.
I have never heard of that, so it's going in. Haven't seen.
It's got to go and gotta see.
Ultimate Spider-Man. See, I've seen only seasons 5 and 6.
I'm waiting for the other Spider-Man.
It's not. I don't think it's on here.
It's not?
No, that was a different network.
Spectacular.
Yeah, that was spectacular, but that's. I'd put this one in Cockney.
Yeah.
Just because I liked what I saw, but it was fine. It was pretty good.
I feel like a lot of the superhero shows. Oh, that's the Avengers I saw. The one over there.
Assemble.
Yeah. A lot of like when they try doing. It's weird, because it's the same thing I said with, you know, the Godzilla anime trilogy, which is weird. If I had a nickel for every time we brought up the Godzilla anime trilogy today, you know, I'd have 2 nickels, but it's still weird that it happened more than once.
It's not a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
But, like I said with the Godzilla anime trilogy, you'd think it'd be a perfect fit, because, like, there's superheroes in cartoons. You could literally do whatever you want. You're not limited by, like, trying to do something live action. But I don't know. I feel like they all seem mid to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
I've heard a lot about this.
I've heard a lot. I haven't seen any of it, though. I've heard it's good, though.
Like, literally all the shows that people were probably like, oh, I can't wait to see their opinion on this.
It's like fucking Nickelodeon all over again. Alright, Motor City. I never heard of that one.
Neither have I. It sounds like it would be...
Motorcity?
Metrocity. Okay, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hear me out.
No.
You had one bad
Absolutely
experience
not.
with Tron,
No.
and you've held it against it ever since.
I don't care.
And it's petty.
I don't care. It's petty. I know for a fact it's petty, and you know I don't care.
Okay, but why don't you explain to them why you put it in F then?
Because you see, the movie interrupted The Little Mermaid.
It's not even the movie though.
I don't care.
I mean, like,
the whole franchise deserves to burn.
I can guarantee you that show is probably not anywhere near as good as. I don't even think the movie was necessarily a masterpiece either. I
don't care.
I don't know
That's where it lives
what
now.
I'm trying to sell here.
It lives in the slums now.
It's not fucking.
It lives in the slums now. Anyways, Randy Cunningham, 9th Grade Ninja. I have never heard of that.
I have heard of that one.
Really? Have you seen it?
Hell no.
Did you hear anything good about it?
No.
Did you hear anything bad about it?
I you know, I don't know.
Alright, Gravity Falls.
I need to watch more of this.
It's a fantastic show.
But from what I've heard, it sounds like it'd be an S tier.
I would agree with that. I'd say it's an S tier show. Avengers Assemble.
Have you seen all of it?
Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I more want to watch it because, like, I was keyword here was a huge fan of Rick and Morty, and it sounds like what's it called the guy who Alex Hirsch, I think his name is,
yeah.
was good friends with Justin Roiland before he, you know, did some things.
Yeah. Oh boy, did he do some things.
Oh, he did some things, all right.
He did some things.
And it I don't know, it's I've heard very good things about that show, and I'm interested in
It's nice and short, so
yeah.
you don't really have to like dedicate too much time to it. It had a short run, but a good run.
Well, and also like, yeah, that all the clips I've seen, I've been Avengers Assemble. Mid. It's mid.
Cockney?
Yeah, it's Cockney.
Alright. Hulk and the Agents of Smash. Never seen
I hate that name. That is the stupidest name I've ever heard.
I didn't expect such a visceral reaction to it.
I mean, I call them like I see.
You do, don't you?
You know, I would like to the agents. I wanted to be the whole show is like a team of like Hulk's wingmans that are like, we gotta get Hulk to smash before the summer's over.
I would be 100% down. We gotta get the Hulk laid before summer lets out, or else we're gonna lose our house. Why are we gonna lose our house? I don't know.
Because Hulk's gonna smash it.
If we don't get him to smash someone, he's gonna smash the house, and that's not gonna be good for anybody.
I need the Hulk like buddy comedy.
I would be 100% down. You know what that sounds like?
What?
So I never read them, but they made a cameo in the New 52 Harley Quinn. There was the new Bizarro comics. It's literally just like Bizarro and this like teenager like bumming a ride around like the country, just doing shit. And I want this to be the next Hulk show. Oh my god, that hurt. I don't know, maybe it's just a smash should be S tier for that. Alright.
S for smash.
Brian, Wander Over Yonder. I haven't seen this.
This is bad.
It is?
I
thought the villain was I thought I heard good things about it.
The villain was okay.
Okay.
I just feel like and don't get me wrong, Jack McBrayer, is that his name?
I don't know. I know nothing about this show.
You would know him as the voice of Fix It Felix.
Oh, okay. Is he Yonder?
Yeah.
Okay.
And man, he is such a talent, and that talent was so wasted on this show.
Really? Wow. I thought I heard good things about it.
I mean,
unless you're just in the minority.
I could be.
I don't know. I thought I heard good things.
You can put it. I feel like it's Cockney.
Okay. I've never seen it, so like, this is all you, pal. All right, the 7D. I've heard of this show. No clue what it's about. I know it's about wizards. That's all I know. Gotta adjust it again. There we go. All right. Pen Zero, Part-Time Hero.
I have not seen that.
I have never heard of that one. Where were these cartoons I've just never heard of?
Okay.
Okay.
It's S.
It's definitely S.
This is like the one Disney show that even after like I had kind of like grown out of Disney and I was like, I sought this out and I'm like, this is genuinely good.
It's a fantastic show.
It's also just really cute.
I loved it. I really did. I have two of the Star Funkos.
Yeah.
All right, Tailspin. I've never seen it. I want to because I really like classic Toon Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Disney Afternoon stuff, Tailspin, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, etc.
Yeah.
I actually have like the DVD set of Goof Troop right over there. I've been meaning to watch it, I just haven't gotten around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I
haven't seen it, but
I keep forgetting there's a Guardians of the Galaxy show.
Probably mid. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Can you tell I'm not
such an optimist?
See, here's the thing. It's not all superhero related animated stuff because there are good stuff out there.
Yeah, it's all
like,
DC.
Exactly. No, you're right. I mean, there's a few good Spider-Man shows, but like other than that,
yeah. Pickle and Peanut. That show sucked.
You know what? If you can put Tron in there, this show annoyed the hell out of me.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so Alright, Descendants, Wicked World. Haven't seen it. I wouldn't even call that a show. That was like just in the bumpers.
I'm sure your sister will be typing in the comments about that.
Elena of Avalor. Haven't seen that one either. I've heard good things.
Now, is that a spinoff of something?
No, I think it's another. I think it's like another Disney princess-ish thing. Future Worm. What?
I don't. Just from the text alone, it reminds me of those.
Kind of reminds me of Robotomy.
I was gonna say, do you remember Cranium?
Yes. Yeah, like all the Cranium games. Yeah. I haven't seen that one. Milo Murphy's Law.
I have not seen it.
I've heard mixed things. It's got Weird Al Yankovic, so that's gotta count for something. He's the main character.
He's Milo?
He is Milo. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. I haven't seen this, though I've heard good things.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Dilly's Super Duper Subterranean Summer? What?
Okay, I need to speak to the naming agency at Disney. We need to have a talk.
So, see,
outside a shed with a sawed-off shotgun.
See, here's what happened. They took the guy.
You're going to the ant farm, little Billy.
See, they took the guy who came up with the title for Cars, and said like, okay, dude, you can't just make it this simple. You gotta make him a bit more complicated. You gotta like add a bit more to him. Like, okay, sure. And he went too far.
Hold my beer.
He went too far in the opposite direction, and now they gotta put him down like a lame horse.
You know, I'm sure there's like someone out there. There's like a huge like Billy Dilly and the Super Willies like. He's like, dude, that's like the best show.
I love that show. All right, DuckTales, the new DuckTales.
I've actually seen a little bit of this. I don't feel comfortable ranking it if we haven't seen the original DuckTales.
I've only seen the Darkwing Duck segments, so
like from what I've seen of it, it seems good.
It does seem good.
I just don't know how I feel about. We're gonna piss people off if we rank that great, and they're like, yeah, never seen the original.
Yeah, right. Seriously, Marvel's Spider-Man. Never seen that one. I think we both know where this one's going for me. Absolute S tier show. Yeah. This show is fantastic.
D for Darkwing.
This show gets S tier for Sarkwing Suck.
Sarkwing Suck.
He is the terror that flaps in the night.
He is the terror that flaps in the night.
He is the untied shoelace on the boots of evil. He is Darkwing Duck. Did you know that was supposed to be a one-off gag?
Really?
That was supposed to be a one-off gag where like his whole thing like, I am the terror that flaps in the night, and then Launchpad was supposed to mess it up.
Oh, really?
He was supposed to like he is the sun that melts the ice cream of evil, or something like that.
They didn't do it in like every episode?
They did. Oh. They had like a new one each time, and it was hilarious. I love that show. That was like. That and Star Wars The Clone Wars was like my quarantine show. When everyone was locked down, that was the show I hunkered down and I was like, I'm going to watch this entire show. And I got through all 98 episodes on Disney+.
I am the water that soaks your socks.
Yes, that is one.
Is it really?
That actually is one, yes.
I am the floor that you drop your jelly toast on.
That wasn't one,
no.
But yeah, no, the show is great. I remember I actually like had like an aneurysm when I saw the Darkwing Duck Funko Pops in Hot Topic, because I saw it was online, and I was like, oh, that's some cool fan art, but that's not gonna happen. And then I go to Hot Topic, I'm like, I bought all three immediately.
I'm the one who rustles your jimmies. I'm the one who joshes your jive.
Alright, Big Hero 6, the series. Never seen it. Haven't even heard anything about it. Big City Greens.
No Big Hero 6 hate like SNL.
Yeah, right, seriously. Big City Greens. I've seen a bit of the show. It's okay.
I mean, okay, but like, I mean, if we're talking, you know, the mom in this was.
I've looked at your browser history, and you seem to have a type.
So Big City Greens.
I've seen like enough of the show where I feel comfortable ranking it.
Thoughts?
I'd say it's Cockney. See, okay, I feel I need to get rid of the Cockney.
No.
Because here's the thing. C is supposed to be the middle. It's supposed to be the meh. Cockney makes it sound like it's bad. It's not
No,
bad.
what are you talking about? We're just talking about shows that have a Cockney accent.
Uh-huh, sure. I remember when friggin' Steve Rogers was like, "Oi, mate, we gotta go kill them. we
Gotta go kill them.
we gotta go kill the IRS or whatever."
Yeah, I definitely remember the part in Avengers where he's like, Hulk, kill.
And then Hulk just like takes Loki and snaps him in half.
He's like, eats him. I'm just thinking, you know the scene where he's like, Hulk, smash, and he like smiles creepily.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing him like
Hulk, fuck. He smiles the same smile.
Oh.
Anywho, Amphibia.
I've heard very good things.
I've heard very good things too. I've never seen it though.
Neither have I.
I want to though.
You know what? I'm ranking it for Lorna. There you. Oh wait, no, Lorna. There you go.
Okay. I accept this. The Owl House.
I have also heard very
I've heard
good things
very
about
good.
this.
I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh wait, did
What?
Disney do? Did they do Over the Garden Wall?
No, they did. They did the thing. They did the.
They did the thing.
Cartoon Network did that one.
Oh, I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I see. The Owl. See, Owl House again. Heard great things. Haven't seen it yet. Do it just again. Oh wow! Oh my God! That.
Wow, that's all right.
That seemed to go fast. The Ghost and Molly McGee.
Never seen it.
I've heard mixed things. I haven't seen it either, but I have heard mixed things. It looks good.
Goof Troop, awoo!
This show goes in.
Is it really that bad?
No. I'm debating between B or A. I've only seen like 3 episodes, but I really like the 3 episodes. I'll throw it in B. But
For B.
yes, I'm gonna bump up a few. I'll bump Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New School, and Buzz.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, The Little Mermaid.
I did not know that's got a show.
Yeah, it was actually a while ago, and it was. I remember it being okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd put it in Cockney. Disney's Chibiverse. Never seen
That
it.
sounds awful.
Hamster and Gretel. I've seen 1 episode. I don't like the main character's eyes.
No?
They're trying too hard to be cute, and it comes off as creepy.
This is like, what did Caitlin say earlier about, like, oh, she's like, it's called, you know, I was like, what are you talking about? Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is way better than Sweet Life on Deck, and she's like, but I don't like their hair.
Yeah, right. Just gonna throw that in. Haven't seen. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I was interested in this one.
I don't know what it is, but I want to.
It's a Marvel thing.
Well, yeah,
Really? You see, I wanted to watch it purely for Devil Dinosaur, but
What, no love for Moon Girl?
not as much as Devil Dinosaur. But like I heard it's like not really the focus. I'm like, it's a freaking about. And then the last show, unceremoniously, haven't seen it. I haven't even heard of that one. I like how so just looking at this, what kind of show would you think this is?
Kiff?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Neither do I, which is a problem. I feel like you can't give your show a weird sounding name and not make the logo give you some idea of what it is.
I want the spin-off called Yiff.
I mean, looking at it, looks like a furry thing. Hang on, I'm gonna look up what the hell this show is. Let's see. Disney Kiff. It's like I'm trying to say Disney Kiss. Oh, I think I actually have seen. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of the show. Kiff's thirst for life takes her on countless adventures through their city along her best friend Barry. I do not much like the look of this show.
I mean,
it gives me knockoff Rick and Morty vibes. It looks like
on Disney.
It looked okay, not like a knockoff Rick and the art style alone.
I've been hit.
I feel like it looks like the kind of show you'd see on interdimensional cable.
I guess. I mean,
I'm just not crazy with the look of the show.
alright.
Alright.
I just don't like how, like, the first words I read were, like, Kif's thirst.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable. Alright, so, this is our final tier list. Is there anything you'd adjust?
I mean, really, the only ones that I'm, like, gunning for here, like, Gargoyle's an A and Star an S, that seems right for me.
Yeah, and I feel like I watched a lot more of these cartoons.
Yeah, probably.
And, yeah, this seems about right.
No, not even probably, definitely.
Yeah. Especially this one. This one definitely deserves a spot.
Okay, I have one change.
No! Stay away. I'm putting Wander Over Yonder to S then.
Don't you dare.
You bastard!
I see, it could, with this, and this, and this, it could also just be that I'm a crotchety old man, and I don't like kids' things anymore. I'm like, this is just annoying.
I just don't like kids anymore.
So, take that into account. Like, if someone out there is like, Kick Buttowski is my favorite show, and you did it dirty, you did it Dickney.
You did it Dickney.
I you know what? Good for you. Maybe find better taste in shows, but you know.
Alright, and with that is our Disney Channel tier list. Thank you all so much for watching, and please suggest some other stuff we can tier list. Because after this, I have like no idea. Maybe. Okay, now I have an idea.
Just now?
Yeah, just now. What about like, we like do a tier list of like all the MCU and DCEU films?
I thought you were gonna say Heroes, and I'm like,
no.
I don't have the mental capacity for that.
There's too many of them.
I mean,
although the only problem with both of those is like it would be outdated in like a year.
Well, see, also like, I feel like as of late we really haven't seen a whole lot of them.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been meaning to catch up.
And from what I've heard, it doesn't sound like we're missing much.
Yeah, right. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, comment any other tier lists you guys think we should do, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.